Guys, AI detectors are getting stricter, and that's just the reality right now. Tools like GPTZero, and especially Turnitin, are analyzing text much more deeply than before, and many students and writers are starting to feel the pressure when their work gets flagged as AI-generated. My name is Daniel, and today I decided to run a real, transparent test of Rephrasy AI. We're starting with fully AI-generated text. We'll check the detection scores, then we'll run it through Rephrasy and see how much those scores actually change. Guys, make sure you check out all the useful links in the description after watching this video. There might be some nice discounts there. First of all, Rephrasy isn't just another basic paraphrasing tool that swaps a few words and calls it a day. The platform is built specifically as an AI humanizer, which means its primary goal is to transform AI-generated text into something that statistically reads as human when analyzed by detection systems. And that distinction really matters, guys, as detectors like GPTZero and Turnitin don't simply scan for obvious AI phrases anymore. They look at sentence rhythm, structural predictability, paragraph consistency, lexical variation, and deeper statistical markers that are typical for large language models. Rephrasy claims that instead of just rewarding sentences, it actively disrupts those predictable AI patterns while keeping the original meaning intact. So rather than polishing the surface, it attempts to reshape the underlying structure of the text in a way that changes how detection systems interpret it. And friends, that's a big difference compared to standard rewriters. When I open Rephrasy AI, the interface is clean and very straightforward. Right at the top, it gives you the option to either type your own text, paste it in, or try sample content generated by ChatGPT, Claude, DeepSeek, or even a human version for comparison. If you scroll down, the platform positions itself as one of the most powerful AI humanizers available, saying it works for different use cases and that the process is simple and efficient. There are also subscription options and monthly plans available, but what really matters to us, mates, is performance. So instead of focusing on marketing claims, mates, I went straight into testing. First, I went to ChatGPT and asked it to generate a 500 to 550 word academic essay. Nothing unusual, just a typical university-style topic written in a structured, formal tone. Once the essay was ready, I copied it and immediately tested it in GPTZero. After clicking scan, the result came back as 100% AI-generated, which is exactly what we would expect from untouched ChatGPT output. Then I took that same text and uploaded it into Copyleaks AI detection. I selected the scan option, waited for the analysis, and the result showed 100% AI. So we are clearly starting from a very high AI detection baseline in both systems. Guys, before we move on, I try to make my content fun instead of boring. And in return, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content I make. Next, I returned to Rephrasy and pasted the essay into the editor and clicked Humanize. Within seconds, the platform generated a rewritten version of the text. The meaning remained intact, the structure still made sense, and the academic tone was preserved. But the sentence rhythm and phrasing were noticeably less uniform and less mechanically balanced. I copied this humanized version and ran it again through GPTZero. This time, instead of 100% AI, the result showed 81% human and only 19% AI. That is a major shift from the original detection score and shows a significant structural transformation. Then I took the same humanized version and tested it again in Copyleaks. After running the scan and waiting for the analysis, the result showed 0% AI. And friends, compared to the original 100% AI detection, that is a massive improvement. Now there's one more thing I want to show you here, because I know many of you are wondering about Turnitin, which is probably the strictest detector used in universities. Normally I can't run Turnitin tests myself, because the platform requires instructor access. But for the purpose of this video, a teacher friend actually allowed me to run this same humanized text through Turnitin's AI detection system. I can't show a full screen recording of that process for obvious reasons, but I do have a screenshot of the result, and I'll put it on the screen right now. And what's interesting, guys, is that the report showed 0% AI detected, When I was testing other humanizers before recording this video, many of them were still getting results around 30% detection, even after rewriting the text. That's why, folks, seeing 0% in this case is definitely a notable difference. Guys, what this test demonstrates is that Rephrasy is capable of significantly lowering AI detection scores when compared to raw AI-generated content. In GPTZero, the shift from 100% down to 19% represents a substantial structural change in how the text is interpreted statistically, and in Copyleaks, the change is even more noticeable, reducing the detection score from 100% AI down to 0% shows that the text was transformed enough to be interpreted as fully human by the detection system. Now, friends, this doesn't automatically mean that every single text will always reach 0, but it does show that the platform can meaningfully transform AI-written drafts into content that appears far more human to detection systems. So guys, here's the honest conclusion. Rephrasy is not just replacing a few synonyms or slightly adjusting sentences. In this test, it clearly altered the statistical writing patterns enough to drastically reduce AI detection in both GPTZero and Turnitin, going from 100% in GPTZero to 19% and from 100% in Copyleaks down to 0% is a significant improvement and shows that the humanization process is doing far more than simple paraphrasing. If you are using AI responsibly as a drafting assistant and you want to reduce the risk of high detection percentages, Rephrasy can help shift those numbers into a much safer zone. As usual, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, until next time.